For breakfast today, we are having breakfast wraps. So we got some leftover meatballs that we just sliced up, onions and peppers. We're just frying that up. Having some coffee, and it's lightly raining out at the moment. We got a bunch of portages today, so hopefully it lets up a little bit. This guy's a little bit brighter over there, but then it's just a very overcast day. We've headed out in the rain. We're getting a little window here. We're heading to Untitled Island, heading south of that. We have a portage there, and then we're going south of 5 Mile Island. We're going to go through the set of 5 rapids or so, or 6 rapids, and then find a campsite down at the bottom of those. In front of me, the skies are a bit brighter. It's pretty dark behind me. See how dark they are compared to up front. And yeah, we had a good breakfast. Rained on us a little bit, but then it started raining pretty much harder when we once we left. So continuing on for day 3, made our way around Hunt Island. Then we started following the main channel into Sand Bay and Portage Dam. This is our first portage of the trip. And then we bypass Canoe Falls. This was our second portage. Making our way down the main channel. We were going to camp here, but we pushed on and we ended up camping on campsite 320, Honeymoon Island. We're about to approach the Big Chute portage. This will be a start of a couple portages right away, just to get past these dams that are holding back Lake Nipissing. Once we get below that, we should get a bit more river current. There hasn't really been anything yet noticeable. So I think the portage is somewhere to the left, and that's the main dam, the power dam anyways, down there. I think I was wrong. I think this is the hydro dam, which is called the Portage Dam. And the portage should be somewhere straight ahead. So the portage is straight ahead, and here is the dam. So it's on river left. This is the bottom of the portage. There's a bridge going across. And we're gonna put in just down here. Wasn't too bad of a portage. This is at the bottom of the portage, and we have 130 meter just up there somewhere, not too far away. I believe this is the Leonard Portage. I don't see a sign yet, but the outlet's there. River goes to the right and then wraps to the left. And I think that's the Kelso rapid that we're getting around. Kelso or the Cradle Falls. So I think this is it. So that wasn't the portage, the start of it. We found markers further down river, just before this bay goes out again. So there's a red marker there. And further into the tree line is another marker. So we docked down there, but this one doesn't really have a great landing either. It's a bit muddier, so we'll just portage from there over here and up that way. So it's 1 o'clock. We just finished having lunch on Boom Island. That's the island behind us. I was going to try to do the 5 mile rapid run, but I don't think we're going to make it there today. So we got a couple campsites a few hours away yet. We have those eyed up. We'll see how far we get. Hopefully the river starts to pick up some speed. We're in a large bay right now, as you can see. So once it narrows, hopefully it speeds up. We're just making our way down the river. We got about another half hour before we hit a campsite. And it's just nice and calm, not too much breeze. It's overcast, but it's not raining. We're going through a section with some nice cliffs on them. This is going to be camp for night 3. We're at campsite 320 on Honeymoon Island. Here's the water access. We just got some beer chilling in the water. Our canoe's pulled out over there. And we just finished processing firewood. Got all the tarps up, tents up. I think it's forecasted to rain quite a bit tonight, so we just got everything ready for that in case it does. And here's the fire pit. Then we got some wood stashed as well. This campsite's got a couple benches or countertops. A little rotten, but it's nice to have them. And then we got, we have our tent back here. It's tarped out again. And check out some of this suspension line. I got 20 feet of cord and only almost used all of it for a lot of these. So yeah, if the rain comes, we'll be ready. This bug shelter's been very nice for cooking in. I've only done that one morning so far. But if we have to, we will. But all day the sky's been dark. It would kind of spit on us, rain on us, but it's so hot and humid right now. It's a little bit lighter out that way. I'm not too sure what it's doing behind us. That's west there. And back around. We just got the fire going. We're gonna have some chili mac tonight for supper. But like every hour it just starts to lightly drizzle out. Not enough to get anything wet. But it's so hard to say what the weather is up to. Found it very hard to read the last few days. Just overcast and no real dark clouds in the sky either. Tonight for supper we got chili mac. And what do we got on there? Tex-Mex and some Franks. Enjoying Hazed and Confused from Muskoka Brewery. And some Doritos to finish that off. As well as some chocolate bars. So we're just underneath a pine tree because it's drizzling out. But we got a pretty decent view of the lake. This is it for night 3 here on the French River. Tomorrow we get to start the 5-mile section, get to hit some rapids, which will be a lot of fun. We're really looking forward to that. One thing we noticed is behind me is there's an island, another island, that's an island. We're camping on an island and just navigating your way through the river. We're always going through islands. And this is just a river, but it's huge. There's so many different options you can take as you're traveling. So it's still kind of raining a little bit. We're bunkered down pretty good if it does rain. For breakfast today, we're having leftover hot dogs with the last of our eggs. We've had this for breakfast for the last 3 days. Now we're going to be on oatmeal for breakfast. It's an overcast kind of morning. Rained on us a couple times last night, but hopefully it clears up. Just got our wraps and cheese laid out, all ready for breakfast. And it sounds like it's starting to pitter-patter down on the tarp. Here's the finished product of breakfast wraps. And we're going to get these into us before it rains too hard. It is day 4 and we're heading to the 5-mile rapids section. We should be coming up on the first one shortly. It's another overcast day. kind of showered on us a little bit while we were having breakfast. The sun keeps poking through now and then, a little bit of blue skies, but for the most part, don't really see a break in the sky at all. We got a bit more wind than yesterday, which is keeping the horse and deer flies off of us. It's cooler than yesterday, which is also nice. We're going to be doing a bunch of lining, portaging, and trying to run a few of the rapids if we can. There's a bit of blue over there. That's beautiful out here. For day 4, leaving Honeymoon Island, we went to the south side of 18 Mile Island. This was the start of the 5 Mile Rapids, and we made our way through that following the main channel, and we were going to camp somewhere in here, but we're doing pretty good timing, so we kept making our way down the main channel and camped here at campsite 505. In behind this campsite there's Brine Lake, so this campsite had a pretty nice creek leaving it with a really beautiful view of the river. This is Little Pine Rapid. We just got our canoe up there. I don't know if we'll run it or not. So we decided on lining it. We're just wading it through the shore here along the edge. It's too many currents affecting it, so better be safe. So this is the Big Pine Rapids. We think we might be able to run down there, just follow the main channel, and then there's a bit of a eddy down where Cole is. Stop there. So we're gonna check out what's at the bottom, see if that's doable. So there's a bit of an eddy here, and a bit more rapids there. Once we make it to that point, it looks very shallow at the very last set. All right, here we go. Straight. All right, let's get into this eddy. Nicely done. All right, let's straighten out again. Bit more to the left.
I'm gonna come at an angle that I don't think there's that rock on the left there.
Yeah, we got a bit closer. All right, straight. Far left. Okay, then go straight. All right, left. Nicely done. We're approaching Double Rapid. There's an island, a little rock island in the front that divides two of these channels. So we'll just get out and scope them again. Alright, so we're just gonna go straight down through the center here. This one's pretty easy to see, it's not too intense. Some strong undertows. That's that.